We're live. What's up?
We're
Wait, are we?
live.
Do we have audio? Give me ones if you can hear us.
Yeah, I should check that probably.
Oh shit! I hear twice me. Hold on, I gotta turn my mute on. What's up, everyone? It's Friday night. Oh no, it's not Saturday night. We all got our haunted DJ Double O Horses, whatever's Throwback Wednesdays, week that never was.
Friday night somewhere.
What's up, everyone? It's Friday night. Dude, did you guys see the schedule for tonight?
Everybody on? Good.
Great. We got the owner of the most prolific football team in the NFL next to the Green Bay Packers. Jerry Jones is with us. Jerry, is Jerry's in the waiting room? Is that?
Yeah, we're efforting Jerry. He's
nice.
He's got two women with him.
Hey, where are the white women at?
The people that you see on the screen on the upper left hand side is Headstrom Bacon on the
looks like a nice
sound
little guy,
effects.
actually.
He is a pretty nice guy, actually. And then to the right of him is that sexy bulldog. Yeah, what's going on? Dude, the hair's up. When's that coming down?
I don't know, man. We gotta check that out. That's
bulldog.
That's got to be natural, bro. We don't do that kind of stuff. That just comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's like you can't just force sexiness. It just automatically, just organically comes out. I said organic. Don't be changing the words on here. On the lower left hand corner is me, the other host, 12 Wood, and then to the right,
love 12 Wood
visual effects with the haunted Double O Horse. What's up,
haunted
guys?
Horse.
How's it going? Howdy. Thanks for buying shirts.
That was Mike and Indy bought me this shirt. Thanks, Mike and Indy. I wouldn't pay a dime for this ugly piece. Wait, what? Oh, he's right there. Shit. What's up, chat? We got 512 Lumber. I see Pull Jana in. I got Liz in Fall City. I see a cat on the screen. If you guys could do us a favor.
That's the Simmons. What's his name? Mittens. That's all Mittens.
Mittens the kittens?
Yeah, Mittens. That came from last night's show. Mittens.
On the Haunted Double O DJ Throwback Wednesday horse manure show.
One of those 10,000 ones he does. Yeah.
I'm just a girl.
All right, you guys know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you guys to promote us. Click on the link, share it on Twitter, share it on. Hold on, I guess. See, what are the options again? On Reddit, on Facebook, on VK. I always share this on VK. A lot of our watchers are on the VK, and then you can embed this on your. Don't know what that means. You can embed it. So anyhow, we got Jerry Jones with us tonight. Let's talk about some of the other shows. We got the Stucknut show on Thursday nights after the third full moon of the month, and then that's hosted by Steve Stucknut, and then the two guys.
Stucknut said it.
Those guys right there.
Yeah,
that one and
that's
that one.
Joke. That's the biggest joke of the night so far. Yeah. Steve actually hosts that show.
Well, he's on there.
You know what Steve does that show? Steve tries to fuck that show up. That's his whole goal.
His name's on it. That's about it.
Steve-O.
That's about all you give. All he gives credit for is his name on it. That Steve does not host that
again. It doesn't matter.
He's trying to freaking screw it up. That's his whole goal.
512 Lumber wants to know if he gets Pit Vipers for being the first to share. No, I was the first to share. So bing, bang. We got the Haunted Horses shows. You heard about them. Friday night, Wednesday night. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday.
Wednesday's on hiatus until September.
And then some show he's going to start up with the Rhino in Sacktown. And then we got the Wood Scopes that's on the first Friday of every month. This month we have. Hey, Bacon, come on, man. I didn't say that when we were talking about your shows.
He's got a mood. He's in a mood right now. First thing he told me when I logged onto this thing was, I'm going to mute myself because I got shit going on. He's in a mood right now.
What is Uranus?
Let him play. What a Bacon got his feelings hurt.
Let him push his buttons. He's going to push buttons. Hey, I'll send these to somebody if they want them. As long as I get I can't. They're yours, right?
Yeah, Jana wanted those fair and square, dude.
Yeah, anybody.
Pit Viper. We could do that again. We could do an auction. How many entries did we have this week for auctions?
0.
I don't know.
Oh, so okay, starting bid for nothing is 0. You guys suck. All of you guys suck. Is it good for the host to tell the audience they
Damien.
suck? Damien's in the house.
Hey,
Damien's
wait a
gonna...
second. Listen to this auctioneer guy again. I swear he says titty. Listen to it.
Hey, here, I want to hear it.
Who is throwing titties up there, dude?
Titty five.
64, titty. Love it.
Holy
That dude.
shit.
Okay, wait.
Man.
Was I butthurt about something? Did I?
Yeah, you were about her.
Yeah,
Yeah?
you were mad. You're mad
Yeah, you're
because
right.
I start off with the Cowboys hat because Jerry Jones is coming on tonight.
Oh,
He made time in his schedule.
I'm a Dolphins fan. My team sucks.
Oh man, I'm a Royals fan. It's painful every single year.
Oh,
except for
wait,
the
what was
one.
that?
Exactly.
Horse? Hey, go back. Aloha something.
That was the.
What the hell was that? Horse?
The auctioneer said titty, so I was.
Oh, yeah.
I was
would
putting the bid back up there.
All right.
Do
Seriously,
I have
he
to
said
pay
it.
more
Do you want to hear it
attention
again?
man?
No, I heard it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Aloha beaches.
So we heard it, right? It wasn't
Wow.
just me.
Yeah, it is kitties. For sure.
Horse, you said you have some TikToks that are saved from a previous one we never finished. Is that what I heard you say?
I also said I have no idea where they are. They're on that computer somewhere.
Wait
Well,
a second.
look for it, dude.
I thought I was the guy that lost stuff.
We're
Well,
13
I-
minutes in and I already ran out of things
I
to talk
thought
about.
it 20 minutes before the
Man.
show started, so I did start looking for them, and I'm like, where did I put them?
Let me ask you
they're in
this.
a
Let me
they're in
ask
a
all.
Gmail that you sent me a while ago, but
Well, I mean, I sent you one with the for the wood
that
scopes.
was
You
like
could do that
2
one.
months ago that we were going to do that bit.
Did you get the one I sent you for the wood scopes? We could do that. I don't care.
No.
I sent it today. You said I
I
got
haven't
it.
opened those. Dude, I have
You
a
guys are
week for the wood
morons.
scopes. I have tonight for tonight. I'm not worried about wood scopes.
What's wrong?
I got
with
a
this
week.
guy? Yeah, that's true. Okay, we'll save for the wood scopes. But let me ask you guys this.
Dude, send that
audience,
to any one of us, not me. Send it to
Chat.
any one of them three. Don't send it to me.
chat and the three guys that surrounding me here. What would the three of you guys do for a lifetime supply of Subway sandwiches?
20 for oral, 50 for half and half.
Nothing. I don't like
Anal will
those
cost you
sandwiches.
extra.
Come on, man. You wouldn't for
I don't
free
like
food
it.
the rest of your darn life?
saw that.
Lifetime of Subway.
I know exactly where he's going. I'm not going to answer because I know the answer to this.
My answer is nothing. I don't like them.
I saw the
Bulldog,
Save-
I'm going
save
to
a
ask
bit.
you to just shut off your feed right now. We just we can't have you.
I'll shut my mic off too. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Bulldog.
Look
I
at the way
gotta,
this guy participates.
refrigerator
Yeah, nothing. I would do
full of
nothing.
Doc.
I'm not going to
refrigerator
participate.
He just
Here,
shoots,
up
he just
there.
shoots it down right away. Just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Total-
I don't like Subway. You could have picked any other restaurant.
oh, he
Any other
doesn't. He
restaurant.
doesn't like Subway. He just like totally blows it. Like before you even get the the question out,
You
Bulldog's
guys know
just
what
like
you
you know,
signed up for.
boom, done.
You guys know
All
what
right.
you signed up for. Push me off the show. I'm cool. I'm cool. I
Damien,
have things to do, man. Shit to do.
Lumber, and Liz, what would you guys do for a lifetime supply of Subway sandwiches? You just walk into Subway and they're like, "Oh, Hamigan, free sandwich. Come on up. What do you want?" You know, I'm getting the BMT. I'm getting the meatball. I'm getting the seafood, even though there's probably no seafood in that
What?
at all.
I take that back. The meatball's not too bad. The meatball's not too bad.
Dude, they
All right,
have
I'm in.
pizza there.
All right, I'm in. I'm in.
And you
All right,
get
I'll do the meatball
salads.
sandwich.
What would you give for that for a lifetime?
They're like money.
Yeah.
Money. How much would I pay for a lifetime of subs?
No, I mean,
About-
would you give your left nut? Would you like
No.
swim a freaking ocean? Would you climb a mountain?
I would ride 10,000 miles. Where's that song go? And I will ride.
Oh, the
Well,
proclaimers.
isn't it-
I will
wait.
walk 500 miles.
Yeah, that's one. Sounds like. Hey, Jay's in here. All right, Buck's in here. All right, so what? Okay, I'll give you 10 grand, bro. 10 grand.
Look at Bucks. Bucks, shh, you've seen
I
this
take
story
that shit
already.
on my ass so I can move them. Yeah, there
So
you go.
Subway's
I
out
do
there.
that.
Subway's out there telling everyone that if they tattoo a 12 by 12, was it 12 by 12 tattoo on their back or chest, that person will get a lifetime supply of Subway sandwiches. Would any of you guys do like even a 1 by 1?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
12 inches of
That's a lot
tattoo.
of tattoo, bro.
Dude, the only spot on my body I could fit that is my back. What'd you think I was gonna say, dude? I'm the 12 wood. Doesn't mean I have a 12 wood. You know what I mean?
No, senor! No, senor!
Senor.
Lifetime supply of Papacitos fajitas. There you go, girl. Now we're talking. I can
Papacitos.
get
What is
them
that?
all.
Is that a San Antonio sandwich? Is it made out of
Those
ribs?
give you the heartburn that you're looking for when you're eating that shit. You know.
But if you
That's
have heartburn, acid reflux, indigestion, diarrhea.
Acid reflex.
diarrhea.
If you have nausea, Davenport. I don't know.
Diarrhea.
What's the lyrics?
All right. So what's the deal here?
Nausea,
So,
heartburn, indigestion,
I'm so glad we
upset
got-
stomach, diarrhea.
There. Did you just Google that?
No, I know it.
So
When you
Bucks-
have nausea,
Bucks said he
heartburn,
would tattoo it.
indigestion, upset stomach,
diarrhea.
when you say diarrhea, you gotta grab your ass and like, like
Yeah, and you got to
it's
say
all
it the
fucked
right
up.
way, like just like
Diarrhea.
horse diarrhea. I'm a
What if-
huge Rex.
I've
and
got
Albuquerque
herpes.
fan, and so that's that's why I know that.
Who's Rex? I
Rex,
haven't heard that name in a while. Is it?
Come on, you know who Rex is.
Rex
Oh,
is a
Rex
dog
Haggard?
Name. Rex is a dog name. Is this the beef jerky segment?
This is not the beef jerky. Oh, you're talking about Rex Hudler. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so Pool Dog, Doodle.
Yo,
I'm so glad that Subway story lasted like 14 seconds. Now we got
was
how
that
much?
supposed to be like a thing?
Bucks,
How much-
Bucks in
how
the
much
chat
time do
said
we have
he
to
would
kill?
do it.
I'm so glad that Pool Doc just like shot it down like right from the
I don't like Subway.
we didn't even
Like-
get to hear what Headstrom or Horse would do for a lifetime supply, and then Bucks comes in and he's like, "I got the answer right here." Thanks, Bucks.
Bucks rules.
I thought I gave you my answer right off the bat there.
What
what'd you
is it?
say?
20 for oral, 50 for half and half.
I
Anal
got
will
a
cost you
follow-up
extra.
question though. Would you tattoo a Subway 12 by 12 for any restaurant lifetime supply?
It has
Any
to be
restaurant.
Subway
Doesn't have
for
to be
any
Subway.
restaurant.
Is there any restaurant worth
No,
that?
senor! No, senor!
I don't think so.
Like
maybe some Smoky Moe's barbecue up here.
Ruth
in
Chris
my neck
Steakhouse
of
or
the woods.
something? I mean,
Yeah,
that
it's not
might-
worth it, right?
some of that San Antonio barbecue sounds good. I would probably.
Oh yeah,
tattoo.
There's some.
But does it have to
I
be
went to a
Subway? I
place
mean,
today.
I get
went to a place today
I get the
to,
BK Lounge tattooed on my forehead for a lifetime supply of Whoppers.
Oh no.
Actually, speaking of barbecue, I got a question for you, Pool Doc. Have you ever been to Franklin Barbecue?
Nope. Never been.
There's people waiting like 4 hours in line at like 6 o'clock in the morning for it.
You know, he just uses salt and pepper, bro. It's
Oh, I
all in
know.
the smoke.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I know he's got the master class thing online, and it shows you how to make the
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah,
I
Who's,
went to
who's
a
Franklin?
barbecue restaurant.
Aaron,
today,
Aaron Franklin. He's actually
Yeah.
he's actually a Michelin rated chef.
Yeah, he's
No.
badass.
Yeah, he is.
He got a
He's-
shop in Austin.
Yeah,
just
he
south
does
of
like
downtown.
he does
Aaron
like
Hernandez
these
have a
seminars.
smoke shop?
He does these seminars where there's like butchers. There's like 300 people in this like
Aaron?
thing, and he shows people how to trim a brisket.
This would be a good time for Horse to put a photo of this Aaron guy on the screen, but he's busy drinking his.
He's
Big Gulp
doing
over there.
real hot.
He's up there.
Hey, horse is good. He's doing.
Is that
his thing.
him?
That's him.
That's
No,
him.
That's not him.
Dude, I
Oh.
Google search. Nope, that's that dude you just asked for.
Hope Franklin throwing
Hey, is
some
that-
dogs and burgers on.
Is that Jerry Jones in the
Terrible,
waiting
man.
room yet?
Oh, he's making out with a blonde. He looks like he's almost done.
One of the funniest tweets I ever heard on the Jim Rome show. I don't remember who it was. It was a lady clone. I want to say it was. God, who was it? She's probably no longer tweeting at the show anymore. But it was when Jerry Jones said Kryptonite.
Oh, the Kryptonite, yeah.
Yeah, and then she tweeted the lyrics to the Three Doors Down song, and then every time they would say Kryptonite, like Alvy would throw in Kryptonite.
Alvy,
Dude,
yeah.
I was laughing so hard. My brother was with me.
Yeah.
512 Lumber. He's the second best looking guy in the world. But yeah, we were sitting in the car laughing our asses off. Jerry Jones. So how do you feel about the season there, Pool Doc, with Jerry Jones? Are they going to win some games? Are they going to fire Mike McCarthy? Are they going to bring in Sean? Is it Sean McVay? No, Sean McVay's Rams. What's the guy? Gary Payton. Peyton Manning.
Sean
Peyton.
Payton.
No, from the
Sean
Saints.
Payton.
Was it?
As far as Mike's concerned, I think he's going to give us 6, 7, 8 wins, and then they're going to get rid of him. They're going to go to Peyton. But we as Cowboy fans, like I would assume Green Bay fans, and you guys are doing good right now, but yeah, that shit ain't gonna last. You know it. You know. But as far as Cowboy fans, I mean, we bleed blue, brother. You know, I was taught to be a Cowboy fan before I was a fan of anything else in my life. That's just how they teach us here in Texas, especially South Texas. You bleed blue and you go with the flow. We hadn't won in 30 something years or whatever, but you know what? I'm still gonna watch every game. Is that him?
You gotta stay close to your microphone there again, Pool Doc. You're doing the microphone thing like you were doing the other night there.
I'll turn it up a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, we bleed blue here in so whatever they throw on the field, brother. I'm sure like the Packers, you know, we're gonna follow them and we're gonna do our thing. I mean, just it's embedded in us as a young age. Sometimes you'll have people like my cousin that they break away and stuff like that. But the majority of us in my family, that's just how we were taught from a young age.
You're a cowboy. You're a cowboy.
Do you think they will ever, like, while Jerry Jones is owner, do you think they will ever make the playoffs again?
I mean, they may make the playoffs. I mean, we've made the playoffs. You know what I mean? Have we won anything? No. Do I think we'll ever win like a playoff game? Probably. Are we going to get a Super Bowl? Fuck no. Not even close. We got to get that old dude out of there. That
owner is just too in charge of the football team. And
if you listen to him, you know, of course, you know, the local fish wraps here in town, they're all talking about it. You listen to him, and the dude's losing his fucking mind. 12, you know, he's not coherent. He's not. I mean, he's 80 something years old. You know what I mean? I mean, old is old, but he needs to go.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
He needs to freaking go, in my opinion. The fuck out of here. What's up, Ryan?
Is that your one and only team though that you like totally back?
Yes.
Actually, I secretly like my wife backs the Packers. She likes
nice. That's why I love Janet.
Brett Favre and
Janet.
I didn't say it that time.
High school had the same colors.
That wasn't me. That was
sorry, Janet.
That was 12 That wasn't me.
Her high school had the same colors.
Is she listening?
Yeah, she's got her headphones on. She didn't want a mic. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm kind of down on New Orleans. When they lost their stadium for that Hurricane Katrina, they came into Texas and played. You know what I mean? I think they even played here in San Antonio. Yes.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
My team,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
My team is that I would, other than the Cowboys, would be the Saints.
So,
you know,
but like I'm talking like other sports.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like baseball. What's your baseball team?
My baseball team is the Astros.
Ouch. I'm sorry.
Of course, Jana's like anti everything. She's the Yankee fan. Just to piss people off. I'm pretty sure she's just a Yankee fan, just literally to piss people off.
Yankees.
As far as like baseball, yeah, the Astros. Hockey, I'm turning into an Avalanche and a Calgary Flame, which is cool as shit. I can't wait for that to come back around, Hedstrom. And what else we got out there? I don't do soccer. NBA,
golf, hockey, baseball, soccer.
Will you watch the World Cup, Pool Dog?
No.
What's your favorite WNBA team?
None. I don't even know one. I know that one girl's is locked up, you know, but I the only other team that I actually follow, like of course, are my Spurs, you know, because that's all we have here. So it's for me, it's Astros. Well, actually, Spurs, Cowboys, Astros, and Spurs and Cowboys can be flipped because I've been a Cowboy fan longer than I've been a Spurs fan, but I've been both fan for a long time. How about you, brother? You've seen championships on all of those teams, basically, but yeah, for me, I'm obviously. Speaking of Green Bay, is there any announcements coming up about Green Bay at all, or is this too soon? Is it? Well, I just got a text from the CEO, and I'm gonna go and make that public. He has booked his tickets for that festival.
Dave's not here.
So we got SoCal coming. Me and Janet are looking into it. I haven't talked to Hedstrom or Steve about it, but you do have SoCal showing up.
Yeah, no, he texted. He sent me a DM last night. He's like, "I'm coming." I was like, "What?"
Yeah. He said
we narrowed it down. You probably heard, right? We narrowed it down because Pool Doc was like, he had this window from like March to November, and I'm like, dude, we can cut that down to like 2 months for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think September's still going to be validly okay. Y'all
September's
are saying
cool.
in the 50s?
September's cool. See, you'd be fine in September. I think
50s, 60s?
I think September's probably going to be the best. Just personally, I think that's probably going to be the best time because people are so busy in July and August. But
Yeah, it's definitely it gets cold here rapidly, and it's unbearable at times. I would say it's not really unbearable until you hit January and February, though.
Yeah.
Anytime before, like I'll go to a game at Lambeau in November and December, but it's it's not unbearable until you get to January. You see those games, the playoff games, the Packers are at home, and all you can see is just steam rolling out of people's.
No, and you guys are in there just like nothing, man. I mean, props to you all, man. Like
I've never done. No, I'm not going to do it. I would not. If someone gave
You
me free
wouldn't?
tickets, I'm like, I'm going to sell them. I'm not going.
You wouldn't go.
I'm a puss.
It's just so
But the
cold,
thing
dude.
is,
It's stupid. Like you
I've
don't even
been-
enjoy it.
I've been in Wisconsin for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
The first few years I was here, I mean, I felt cold weather in Nebraska, but it's like it's not Wisconsin cold. I remember the very first time, like I really felt it. I went to an ATM. I rolled down the window. I stuck my hand out. I'm like, this freaking hurts just to hit the buttons on the freaking ATM, you know.
And it doesn't go
yeah.
away though, right? I mean, like
there's
here
time.
we can,
You open the
It
door
stays
and you can feel your
Yeah.
tears starting
Yeah.
to freeze up,
Freeze
and,
up.
and your nose
Yeah.
starts to
The
tingle.
cold-
And
The coldest I ever felt was we went to go see some Calgary Flames games in 2002. We flew out to Calgary, and then we also spent some time up in Edmonton that trip, and then back down to Calgary to see another game. It was so freaking cold. It literally hurt. It's like you walked outside and it hit you like a ton of bricks.
Painful.
Like you literally stopped in your boots and we're just like
how
holy-
cold are we? Or like Hedstrom in 12. How cold are we literally talking about? Like, is there a point where it changes where it starts to hurt? I mean, what
have you
what
ever
numbers-
worked at a restaurant?
No. Oh yeah, I managed a barbecue restaurant when I first got
Okay,
here.
you ever walk in the
Yeah.
deep freeze? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
subtract 20 degrees from that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking.
You ever plunge your
You can
hand
throw a glass
into
of water
a
in
bucket
there
of
and
ice
it
water?
freezes before it's
Yeah.
Ever plunge your hand into a bucket of ice water?
yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Try doing that to your whole body and inhaling at the same time.
Yeah.
Is the cold air going into your lungs? Can you feel cold air going into your
Yes,
lungs or not?
it's
Literally
Not
you
fun.
you could feel the hairs in your nose freezing up.
And the funny thing is, like you get in your car and you turn on the car and you know that thing is not going to be warm
Straight
until you
pig.
get home. You drive 20 minutes and that thing, you start thawing out right when you hit your garage. And it's like, that was pointless. Why'd I even turn on the heater?
So 12. What do you do when it's January and February? Do you just hibernate? I mean, you just get in your house and
You have
y'all-
to,
but-
you have to do it because you have a life, man. You have to go to
yeah,
your
okay.
job.
You continue to.
Oh,
do
not
what
only
the fuck-
that, but it's
Wait a
probably
second, we got a news flash, guys.
This is major.
It's gonna be crazy. whatever it is.
Damien in Tucson sent me did he send you guys a DM? He sent me a picture of this sword.
Oh, he wants to sell it. Let's sell it.
It's start at 150
Hold on.
bucks.
I gotta go get something. I'll be right back.
Hey, can we get that to horse so we can get it on the air? I mean, I want to see what this thing looks like. Hedstrom, can y'all figure that one out?
He didn't DM me.
yeah. Did he send
All right,
it
let's
to
see what's
you,
going on
Horse?
here.
He didn't send it to me.
Damien,
All right.
if you're in the chat, send it to Horse.
Horse. Haunted horse.
But hey,
I can do
isn't
hang
that
on.
part of
I can
the
do a screen.
nostalgia of
Hang on.
seeing
I can do a
it?
screenshot here and
Yeah, screenshot it and get it to
I can
horse so we can put it on the big screen. I want to see what the thing looks like.
there we go.
150
That-
bucks. So what's up with this sword? Why is it 150 bucks? You think it's just because a badass sword?
All right, I'm
It's
back.
actually pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool looking. So let me just get these. Let me just get these off to Horse.
Get it over to horse and let him put on the big boy.
All right, here we go, Horse.
That way we can see what this thing's looking like. All right, so I sent it to. All right, so you should have it, bro.
Where's it coming from?
Are you guys in the chat? Did Damien send it to him?
Yes, he said he sent it, and he sent
Okay,
it to horse.
beautiful. Thank you, Damien.
Yeah. Yeah, he got it.
He sent it to Horse.
Hey, so 12. So you just nut up and go do and live your life, right? Fuck it, it's cold. That's just what you got to do. You live there.
You
right?
get used to it. But now I'm 20 years in, and it's like I don't know if I ever want to move out of this. I mean, I know we talked about moving to Texas, and it's still a thing, but I don't mind it as bad as I used to,
You got used to it.
Yeah, I get used to it. You bundle up, you learn to. I mean, it still sucks.
Yeah.
Like it gets dark at 4:00 everywhere you drive. It's like I don't know what it is.
You do other things. You do stuff. You learn to do stuff inside.
Yeah,
There's stuff inside that you can do. And
What happens
actually,
when
it's kind of in a way it kind of resets you in a way when you actually have seasons.
You
Like
get used to
we were talking to people when we were in Hawaii, and one of the Uber drivers in Hawaii, he was from Texas, okay, and he said that he would go to Hawaii for like 6 months and then he'd go back to Texas for 6 months. And then he's like, I want to get a place in like Alaska or someplace where it's a little bit colder, or maybe the Pacific Northwest where you get a little bit, you get some change in weather and everything. He's like, he lives in Hawaii. By the time he hits that 6 month in Hawaii, he's fucking going batshit crazy because it's the same fucking weather every single day. It's like it's Groundhog Day. It literally is. It's gonna rain at fucking 2:35 in the afternoon, and he's like, it just drives him fucking nuts. Like, and some people are like that. But I like having the seasons because the seasons bring different things each time. Like, the fall has its attractions. The spring has its attractions. Winter sucks ass. It just does. But there's stuff that you can do in the winter that makes it not so bad. I wouldn't say that winter is good, unless of course you're into those things like 12 will tell you. These people that are into these outdoor sports, like snowmobiling. And the problem is here we don't get enough snow to make those activities viable. So where he is,
get cold.
Yeah, we get cold, but it gets cold, and then it's like 2 days later, it's like a fucking slushy mess, and there's like fucking nothing you can do. Right? It's just miserable.
I still don't like the winter. Don't get me wrong. I've learned to deal with it. So if an opportunity arose and I could move to Texas or Nashville or something like that, I would go in a heartbeat. Because I don't mind having the groundhog experience and I lived in Pensacola for a few years. I love the heat, the humidity. You open the door and you can feel the heat like you open the oven. I don't mind that. It's just I didn't like living in Florida though because they talk about that Southern hospitality. It didn't exist, man.
Florida's ass. It's just like, I don't care what anybody says. Florida is not welcoming. It is not welcoming.
No, I can go down there and visit 2-3 times a year, and I like that, or 2-3 times every 10 years. I like it, but living there, it's like I can't tell you how many times you felt uneasy.
Yeah, exactly. And there's some real slums there. That's number one. The other thing that I find with Florida, because we used to go down there for 2 weeks at Christmas every year, because my father hated winter too, and he was like, come hell or high water, we're driving down to Florida and we were spending Christmas and New Year's, and we went to St. Petersburg Beach. Fortunate enough to do that. So you go down there and it's like you have the locals that have been down there for years and everything, and they despise the people that come to visit because they come there and they think they own the place, and they think that the people that live there are their like
snowbirds,
are their servants, right? And then you've got the snowbirds who go down there and think they own the place, but they don't spend any fucking money down there because they're cheap as hell, right? So you got those people. So you've got this this constant tug back and forth of like the people that live there and are miserable, and the people that go down there and are miserable. It's just it's unbelievable. And I don't know. Florida is funky. Now, 12 you said you like the warm. Would you consider, say, moving to Arizona or you said Texas too, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Arizona. It's a drier heat. I've only been to Arizona once in my life, and that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
But like, okay, talking about the uneasy moments in Florida, I'll give you an example. If you pull into a grocery store here in Wisconsin, you do not ever feel uneasy walking from your car to the grocery store. Whereas if you're in Florida, you go to the grocery store at night and all of a sudden you see in the corner of your eyes some sus people, and you see it on the news. Florida man did this. Florida man did that. It's true. There's some crazies there, man. And there's trailer parks every other mile.
Well, just look at Cops, man. Like every
Boys.
episode of Cops, there's like they have like 5 incidents on Cops, and 3 of them are in like Dade County, Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I heard that a lot.
true.
When I watched that.
It's
Right?
true.
Dade County. It's just like, yeah, it's just ass down there. We
I
were
lived-
fortunate because we were in like, you're almost in sort of a gated community
area. Yep,
in the
that's
Tampa
what it
St.
is.
Pete area. Like as soon as you cross over that intercoastal waterway and you're over onto the white sand beaches, you're pretty safe because they don't want people fucking with you over there. It's like when we go
Right.
down to Cozumel.
Yeah.
Cozumel is Mexico, but it's not Mexico because it's on
Right.
its own and it's safe,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
not like the fucking mainland, and that's what Tampa St. Pete was like for us. But yeah, Florida is just a crazy beast. I don't mean to disrespect the people that are in the chat or on Twitter or whatever that live in Florida. Hey, if that's where you live and you like it there, great. We just had 2 friends move from Missouri down to Florida. I'm waiting for them to just like
They'll
go
be back.
fucking batshit. Like the one
They'll
chick
be back.
already hates her fucking job there. So she's already got a strike against her.
Yeah.
But Pool Duck, when I went to Houston in 2019, that fucking heat, man, I'm telling you, like literally, it's like when I got out of the car and and my glasses start steaming up. I mean, that's pretty bad.
It's true. I lived in Pensacola for 2 years, and the 2 years I was down there, it was the summers. I only stayed one summer down there, but hot, right? It's hot. I mean, the sandy beaches are white, so the sand doesn't get that hot. But you get from that, you start walking barefoot on the sand, and then you get to the darker areas, like the darker sands. Your feet start burning. Yeah, it feels literally. You open the door, you feel like that feeling you get when you open up. You're cooking a pizza in the oven, and you open it up, and that heat just rolls out at you. Exactly. That's what it feels like when you leave your house sometimes. And every house has a really nice air conditioner in Florida. But it's, if I had to, I would move down to Florida again. But
Yeah, if there was like an opportunity there, like something like for a job or whatever type of opportunity that you needed, I'd probably move there or move now. Damien can speak to Arizona. He says the trick is to find a place that's to not be miserable. He said Tucson is your place. Now, the problem is that when I think of Arizona, I think of Breaking Bad. Were they in New Mexico?
Arizona.
That was New Mexico.
They were New Mexico. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Same shit. Hey, real quick, Jade Humboldt, he did cold weather training in Fort Wainwright, Alaska. Air temperature was negative 47, and the fucking wind chill factor was negative 77. That's too cold, right?
No.
I mean now they're trying to kill our troops, man. The fucking
They send them there.
What the hell?
Yeah, because when you guys go to those like Middle Eastern areas, that cold helps. No, it made it worse, dude.
Negative 77. What are they? So I want to get back to a couple of things here. I saw
Damien hit it in the chat. Yeah, wrong state. I
Wrap
fucked
that
up.
up.
I know. I fucked up. My bad.
Hedstrom,
good. We still
you
love
were
you.
talking about that heat in Houston when you were
What's up, pig?
with us?
Yeah.
Hedstrom, you remember that heat?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this year, that heat that you were talking about would be a cold front. All right. We are in where I live, where me and Janet live. We are dealing with constant over 100-degree weather and about 60% humidity. All right. So when you walk out of your truck or anything, you do anything, you immediately just start. I mean, it's repressive, bro. It sucks. And I'm
I tell you what, man, it took that other dang old truck, man, with a muffler falling off the go, and it ain't got no brakes, man. It sparks flying like I told them, man. It would fix that dang old thing to put
when
on.
you fix these pools, you're doctoring these pools. Do you ever just jump in and say, "Oh, I'm just testing. I'm doing my job as part of testing"? It's like I got to make sure it's good. And they're like, "But you're in your jeans and your freaking work shirt. What's going on with that?"
I love swimming pool technicians.
For starters, no one wears jeans right now. All right. If you're wearing jeans right now, you're an idiot. All right. So we're all in chanclas, shorts, and shoes. But I mean that we're all. But look, this is the pool guy oath. All right, you like I wear Costa Del Mars, right? I wear sunglasses that cost me a couple $100. All right,
Yeah,
and that's what I wear. So when the pool guy needs to cool down, you know what we do? We
What do you do?
accidentally drop our $200 pair of sunglasses in the water, and then
Oh
you must
no!
now
I gotta go get it now.
you
I
catch
can't
those
find
sunglasses.
them.
Pool
They're
dog stopped wearing.
camouflaged to the water, and all I think it went to the deep end. Let me just jump off the board.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
slide. I gotta slide down the slide here. Pool dog's going down the slide.
Yeah,
Pool
yeah.
dog.
I know for a fact that Pool Dog stopped wearing boots after the spider incident.
Damn right. You get that stat. I had a this was a while back. Actually, you're going way back.
What are we doing with the naked guy in the little kiddie pool? Over what is that?
Yeah, he's chilling in the ice water,
Pepperoni
Jack.
nipples.
He's
I don't
chilling in the
know.
ice water.
All I know is I don't want to know what horrors searched to find that one.
Do you think that's how he got herpes?
Swimming pool. That's what I
Jeez.
searched. Swimming pool.
Oh man,
That's what you get. That's how
I have
progressive
herpes.
my industry is.
I
Right?
really,
You start
really,
swimming
really
pool.
want to touch myself.
You don't get a professional company. You don't get you get some idiot in ice water, plugging around. Anyway, but back to the yeah. I don't wear boots at all anymore. You get staph infection. I had to break down a swimming pool filter, and that son of a bitch was sat empty for like 2 years as a house for sale. And
Yeah.
of course they called my dumbass, and I go out there and I had to open up the filter and replace the filter. Well, I was at an angle, and back then we did not use sawzalls to cut PVC, right?
Yeah.
We were dumbasses. We used hacksaws, you know.
Oh, that's
now
fun.
and it's close,
Yeah.
you know. We learned, you know.
can you make that sound again?
That's how you do
Okay,
it.
Thank you.
And if you need to get okay,
There
so
you go.
there she
Trifecta.
is.
Thank you.
So I'm down there, and then this shitty out of this cartridge filter, this black nasty shit water comes coming out, and it got inside my boot.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I had an open wound in my foot. All right, and
All
so
right.
I continue to work because I am a slave to money, and I need money, and I had to work,
Why?
and I forgot about it because I'm poor and I need to pay bills, and so after about 3-4 days, we were starting to look at it, and that shit started eating at my foot, bro. It was nasty. I went to the doctor,
Searing pain.
and the doctor tells me, "Oh Lord, what the hell have you done? You know you're fucked." You know, when they see your foot and it looks like it's fucking mummified. But
Did it
anyway,
stink?
it did everything it needed to do to not be right. So but anyway, I would rather have some damn chanclas on or just shoes.
Stop it!
Crocs. A lot of people wear Crocs around here, but anyway, that's Texas for you. What's up, Jim? Rhino?
People die from that shit though. Pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
They get the gangrene in there, and it gets in their blood system, and next thing you
Yeah,
know,
but-
they're freezing to death and on the inside, and hot sweats and dead.
She said I
Just
could have
like-
lost my foot. She said I was, because I'm super stubborn. I don't go to the doctor. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't go. I work it out. I don't go to that. She'll test. I have to be on literally like I was basically on my deathbed before I finally went to go see a doctor. And the doctor said, if you would have waited another 3-4 days, you would have lost a foot. You know?
Wow.
So they got this big ass fucking syringe and they pumped some shit in me and gave me these monster horse pills. For like
you would have been
pool
Pool Dock in Palmdale.
Hey, you know how to get that foot back though, right? You just get a tattoo of a Subway on your chest, and then you get a
Get
foot
my
every
foot
day.
No shit. I didn't know that. I'm
Wow.
not gone to the doctor, but it had that tidbit of information on me. But yeah, I mean, you live and learn in all business, and everybody that does what they do, you know.
Or like
I
pool
learned-
hop.
I learned to treat.
Who told you to go to the
infection
doctor?
very y'all,
Here
go
it
ahead.
goes.
Y'all
Here it
play your
goes.
little push
Janet.
buttons.
Do it.
Yeah, she got quite pissed off at me actually that I wouldn't go, and I have fever.
I'm pissed off at you just hearing that story, dude.
I'm sitting on my bed. I have fever. Fucking, I just 100.
Probably looked like you had Ebola. You had like fucking blood coming out of your eyes and
Literally,
everything.
hey, Headstrom, my hands
Yeah.
were the skin was coming off of it.
Oh, come on.
No, I ain't not.
Wait, do we
shitting.
have like a warning for children under 18
Yes, seriously,
for the
man.
show?
Yeah,
Jeez,
no. Janet just
Stop
reminded
it.
me of that. I forgot. I'll set my mind. I got 103 fever, and she finally said,
Stop it.
"You're going to the doctor." And I still didn't want to go.
Stop it.
I told her, I said, if I go into that doctor,
Janet.
I'm never coming out. They're gonna take me to the
Stop
hospital.
it.
They're gonna find all kinds of shit wrong with me because I'm
Stop
a fat
it.
ass and I don't live.
Stop
I'm a lot
it.
healthier than I was back then. I said, I will not
Stop
come
it.
out of the hospital. You are going to basically going to. That's how I thought I wasn't coming out. And
All right.
no. But anyway, yeah. I'm here.
So,
I made it.
a
Whatever.
similar story. I'm kind of like you in the fact that I don't go to the doctor unless I'm absolutely dying.
Yeah.
Okay, so my son got really big into like these marble runs. Like he goes onto YouTube and he watches the people build these like you drop a marble here and like 10 minutes later it's going down the basement, it goes through the swimming pool, it goes into the neighbor's like kitchen and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make him one day. And first thing I started, I was like, I'm gonna start with a funnel. I'm gonna take an old frisbee, right? And I'm gonna cut like a little groove in there, and it's gonna swirl around 20, 30 times and then fall through the middle. I'm 1 minute into it, and I got this box cutter making this little groove on the sides, and the marbles could roll into it. Now I went right into my leg.
Oh no!
Blood everywhere. Now it's just me and my son home. Yeah.
Ibuprofen.
And blood is gushing everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh. My wife is working at a retail store about a half hour away. It's just me and my nonverbal autistic son home. He's not gonna help me. I'm like, I'm gonna bleed out and die. And so good. I put the pressure on it because I've watched a lot of those war movies and stuff, and I put pressure on it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So I call my wife. I'm come home now. I'm gonna be dead by the time you get here. It stopped
Direct
bleeding.
pressure and elevation. It worked for you, didn't it?
But dude, I would take a step and it would start gushing out again.
It.
Oh yeah, But
Yeah.
you're talking about a box cutter. You're talking about a razor blade. So that thing went straight through.
Yeah.
You had no chance. Yeah, it just went.
Yeah.
It fucked it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just blood.
Oh.
And then I finally I called my one of my siblings and I said, hey, because as a nurse, I don't know, can I disclose these things? Okay, so a family member who's a nurse, and I said, oh, I did this. Can I just tape it shut myself and just be okay? And I sent a photo, and she's like, no, go to the hospital right away. And I'm like, okay. So I'm driving like 20 minutes, like by myself, because now my wife's home, and she's like, I'll stay here with Isaac. You go. And I'm driving, like hoping I'm not gonna bleed out in the car. And on the way there, I'm like, I could stitch this myself. That's how much I hate going to the doctors, dude. So I'm like, I go into Walgreens and I'm like, hey, do you guys have anything for something like this? And I open up my hand, as I'm holding it. And the guy's like, ooh, what are you doing? You're going to the doctor. I'm like, no, don't you have any like bandages? Like they like pull the skin together and they're like super glue shut. And he's like, no. I'm like, well, give me the closest thing you got.
Give me some gauze, man. Gauze is the.
I took that shit home and I took that shit home.
You didn't go to the doctor?
I did not go to the doctor, man.
Oh,
I got this big old scar on my leg.
Nice.
It turned some nasty colors for like the next 2 weeks. It was great.
I like that, man. That you're one of us. It took my hands literally skin falling out and for me to decide to go.
Yeah, I've gone to the doctor I think twice.
Stop it.
In the last 20 years, and those were both for kidney stones.
Oh no!
Like that's the only time I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's when you gotta go. Yeah. Fuck that.
Kidney stones are brutal.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That all right. So let's see what's going on. Buy the dagger and cut your wound out. Price should start at $200. Damon's trying to pimp his thing.
I don't know if we have enough people in here for Damien to make money on that sword. So let's plan. We have to plan. We have to get diligent. We have to advertise for like a week straight. Auction. We did that before. It worked. We're gonna. Okay.
Hey,
yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can get Jim in here? He's got a cool story. Yeah, he can call. Right. We got to figure out a way to get Jim in here.
Yeah.
We need the Zoom.
We need the auctioneer to talk about titties again. And
yeah, let's hear the titty talk. Hey, CEO's in here.
Where did you find that?
I don't know.
Google auctioneertitty.com and popped out. That dude. He's a spokesman. CEO's in the house. All right.
What's up,
I want to
CEO?
hear Jim in Indiana's story. Is there a way to get him on here?
I
Forrest?
sent him the link. I sent him the link.
You don't have
Okay,
to. You don't
so
have to.
Jim,
use
you
your
got a
video.
link. Oh,
Jim,
you know
you
what
don't
Jim's
have to-
trying to do? He's like he was on the Stuck Nut show, and I was I called in as Mona. It's cooler than calling in as Scott Stapp. Fuck that.
Scott
was a cool
Staff?
thing.
So
Stapp.
butthurt over it. I love it.
I thought you
I
said,
love-
I
I
thought
love
you
it.
said Scott Staff.
I liked it, Scott.
Today.
I wanted you to finish it, but you stopped. I liked it. It was running good. You never got to the hook. Well, what's the hook? With eyes wide open.
I want to do my own prison, but I couldn't remember the lyrics.
I like that song.
Something about court. The court isn't court. Court is in session. The verdict is in. No appeal on the dock today. He's just my horse. That's how you sing like Scott
12.
Stapp.
12. What's the best
Scott
steakhouse
Staff.
in Green Bay? Because
Best steakhouse in Green Bay is freaking.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of steak places around here. Oh yeah. What am I talking about? If you want to pay $200 a plate, Lombardi's Steakhouse.
Lombardi's, baby. Lombardi's. Let's do it. So
I've been there once. And I got the surf and turf. It was the best meal I ever had.
Couple $100.
Yeah, would that run you?
Oh, I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, comped. Nice.
Oh no. So the story behind that is my stepfather was in town and he's like, yeah, you guys we'll meet where do you guys want to eat? And we're like, Lombardi's. And he's like, oh yeah. So he took me there. He took my wife's family there. His kids came in and we got I ordered like something that was like reasonably priced because I don't want to be that dickhead, you know?
Yeah. I hear
So,
you. Of course.
So then I ordered the reasonably priced thing. And then next to me was his daughter. And she's like, I'll take the surf and turf. I was like, dude, that's like $100, you know? She's like, yeah, I'll get it. I was like, okay, I want to change my order to surf and turf. Everyone around the table,
Yep.
surf and turf.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was so good. We were there till like, you know, until they closed. Everyone was having a jolly old time.
Drinks.
Everything, the desserts, and then the waiter was like talking about getting married. And that time I was a wedding videographer, and I gave him my business card, and I was like, yeah, here, call me up, you know. And we went home that night. I'm feeling stuffed. About 11 o'clock, I get a call. I was your waiter over at Lombardi's, and well, yeah, your stepfather didn't give me a tip, and I just thought, I was like, wait, what? I had your phone number from the business card you gave me, and
Did he expect you to give him a tip or what?
yeah. So I was like, wait, you're calling because you didn't get a tip? I know. Okay, that's shitty, right? First of all, my stepfather should have given a tip, especially when you pay $1,800 for a meal. But you don't call your guests. You just take the loss and go, right?
Hey, Wood.
Would you call?
Is your father-in-law's last name Pippin?
No, it's I keep saying father-in-law, stepfather. But anyhow,
Next.
so I called him up at his hotel because he was visiting from out of state, and I was like, hey, just so you know, the waiter over at Lombardi's called me up and he said you stiffed him. I was like, that's a hard conversation. He's like, I did. I was like, yeah, and he goes, oh, I'm calling him right now. He called him up and gave him like $500. I'm like, come on.
Hey, Bulldog, do you remember So Cheney on Stuck Nut?
Yeah,
Steve, you know, his name's Steve.
Yeah.
So he lives in Tampa, right? So I met him. We went to Shula's Steakhouse on the Disney property there, and so he brought his lady friend that was there, and his daughter and two of his daughter's friends, and then I was there with him, and he ordered like the $85 porterhouse and all the stuff and appetizers and all kinds of, you know. So then we get to the end of the meal, right? And he carries cash in a Ziploc bag, and it was all 20s.
It's the rubber band, right?
There was nothing but 20s in there, right? He hands this like stack of 20s at the end of the meal. I'm like, can I pay for the tip? Can I do anything? And he's like, no. He hands the stack of things, looks at the bill, figures it out, hands her the stack of 20s and says, count out 48. Do the math. It was almost $1,000 for that meal.
Yeah.
Was that with a tip?
I told you it was like $1,800 over at Lombardi's. But dude, they bring out your steaks on a platter ahead of time. Like, which ones do you want?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
no
I
shit.
know. Yeah. And yeah, they got the white linens and the white linen hat. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. They got so they bring it out and they're like, which one do you want? And I'm like, I don't know, the bloody looking one over there. That one looks good. I don't know how to pick a steak. I could take a good look at a T-bone by shoving my head up a butcher's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Jim?
Yeah,
dude.
What's
what
shaking,
story
bacon?
you got? What's up, Jim? I want to hear your story, man. What's up? How you been, brother? How you living?
Pretty good. Had a pretty good day. All right.
Good.
So,
Hey Jim, are you in a recliner?
yes.
Okay, you're like
Just
rocking
chilling,
back
bro.
and forth, man. You're making me seasick.
Well, I'm
No,
also
keep doing
holding
it,
an iPad. So,
I'm just
Hestrom.
I'm
God
just
damn it.
busting your balls.
Hey, Jim, turn your
Go ahead.
camera sideways if you can. You look better on the screen there. There you go.
like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. It fills in the screen.
Okay.
It makes whores happy because then it fills in the screen.
Horse is a happy horse now.
Then he's got
Listen to me,
to
like,
he's got to condense the screen, and then he's got to make it like look all nice and everything. So that's better. Nicely
Well, I
done.
look like shit, don't I? Anyway.
No, you look
You're
good,
one
man. You're
sexy
good.
mother.
Get
What?
that in here, brother.
Okay. So some time ago we had a situation in town where like these neo-Nazi sympathizing people were hanging out at our farmers market. They had like a stand, and so everyone was raising hell about it because this is a college town. And so we were talking about it with a coworker who happens to be black. And while she was cutting up her lunch, she was making an avocado. She had this ceramic knife, and she went to take the seed out of the avocado, and she stabbed it instead of like slicing into it. She stabbed the seed, and her knife went right through it and stabbed into her hand. And she's next thing you know, she's like bleeding all over the place. And so we have to fill out an incident report with.
Hold on a second. Was she holding the avocado when she stabbed it?
Yeah, right into the palm of her hand, like an avocado.
I imagine she's probably had a bagel cutting incident or two in her lifetime, probably too, right?
Probably, but avocado seed's pretty hard. You don't really expect a knife to just go through the thing,
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of odd that happened. But man, she's cut the hell out of herself. But I mean, she's bleeding on the table. She had to run to the nurse and ended up going to the hospital getting stitches and stuff. But anyway, we got to fill out this incident report with our health and safety people, right? So
I'm just waiting for the connection to all the neo-Nazis and the black people. Otherwise, you just sound really racist.
So they're filling out the incident report, and my coworker was telling the story of what happened. He said, "Well, we were talking about white supremacists, and then she stabbed herself in the hand." So he had black and everything. He goes, and he starts typing. So Sam was talking about the good.
This is on the incident
benefits
report.
of white supremacy to Valerie, and she stabbed herself because she was, angry. But anyway, that's the story. So,
oh my god,
that's a good story. That's awesome.
I like it.
He's like, no, don't.
I just can't believe she has the avocado. I gotta stab. I mean, when I cut an avocado, I just go around and I twist it.
That's
I twist the top and the bottom.
As bad as
and I'll
carving
just
a
do maybe
marble
a clip
thing
and
and
then
then slicing your
Hey,
leg.
just to kind of round up the story a little bit and just kind of bring it like at a full circle. Hey, Horace, can you bring out that Nazi flag?
Oh,
let's not do that.
Just kidding. I'm
Or
just
at least
kidding.
let me get off the call before
It's
you
right
do that,
here.
okay?
Yeah, let me
no
get
kidding,
my
right?
let me get my
I don't wanna
face
put
off the screen before we start.
so
I don't
Jim,
want to swastika
have you
next
heard this
on
story,
it.
Jim? Have you heard about this? So Horst was on he's gonna go get it. So he was on his show, right? And
Right.
so he was kind of proudly displaying this flag that, I don't know, was it your grandfather? Do not take that out.
no,
Was
I
it your-
know.
Was it
My
your grandfather or
captured
uncle?
this from a German position in World War
Yeah.
II.
Yeah,
So he
Yeah,
captured
so-
it, and then the whole company signed it. And so it's a captured Nazi
It's
flag.
yeah.
a
So
Nazi
so
flag.
so you just
Okay.
you can just imagine like someone's like scrolling through on like Mixcloud and they're seeing this guy holding up this Nazi flag with this big swastika.
And before you open that flag
What
up,
the hell?
let's all paint like a little black mustache square around here. And we'll
Just-
get
just-
hey,
I'm just gonna
it's gonna ding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start goose stepping around my my office here.
Oh,
Horse.
man. Well,
Potted
I
horse.
requested a Pat Benatar
Horse. Oh, way to go, horse.
on Horse's show one time.
We can't play
Remember, it's
music on
called
here, Jim.
Shadows of the Night.
Which
You know
one?
what I'm talking
What
about?
now? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
got
Pat
Nazis
Benatar.
in it. With
that is a horrible.
Dude,
Actually, he played that on his show the one time. I had requested
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Ours
that is a
has the
horrible
worst.
video. Yeah.
it's an awesome
Great
video.
Yeah, video was like, whoa. But yeah, she was fantasizing. She was a Rosie the Riveter. She fantasized about actually flying. And next thing you know, there's Nazi signs everywhere. And like in the video, I'm like, well, that wouldn't fly today. But
Yeah, but it's got Judge Reinhold in it. 3-second rule.
Stop.
Hey, I got it.
all right.
I'm
Oh
a
my
professional
God.
here. Come on, guys.
All right. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. So I'll
Jim,
get off.
Jim.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're the man.
Damn it, Jim! Look at you, man. Our show, this
Damn it,
show,
Jim.
damn, bro.
Nicely
Bring
done.
your ass in.
All right, we're gonna make
Hang
it a
out with
regular
Jim.
segment. We're gonna make you a regular segment. Okay.
Oh gosh, no pressure.
Yeah. Hand cutting talk with Jim in Indiana.
Well,
I
Jim,
got this.
Jim, there's a question here in the audience from Damien. He says, "Can someone ask Jim what he thinks of avocados being able to be imported?" Jalisco? What is that?
Jalisco.
Jalisco State?
Jalisco.
Jalisco.
What is it?
Jalisco.
Steering pain. And not Michigan or Mohicans.
Michoacan.
What's the Jalisco?
Someone read this for
I
me.
don't even eat avocados.
You weren't the
hardly.
one that should have been reading that one, bro.
Oh no, I'm a horrible. Yeah, I got the pit.
Would you like me to ask the question in what he's trying to say? I can do it.
Whatever
You do
English it takes, go for it.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Damien, quote, can someone ask Jim what he thinks of avocados being able to be imported Jalisco State and not just Michoacan?
Oh, I was close. I don't even know what that question is.
So just
It's
answer
good, bud.
anything. Just say like grapefruit, and we got you covered, bro. Just anything. Give me an
Yeah.
answer.
I
That's it.
prefer Egyptian avocados to most, but whatever.
None.
I like
Nuts!
guacamole.
We're gonna break your ass in, Jim. You're gonna be part of these things, man. I love it. Really cool having you, Jim.
Hey,
you know
Bacon.
what? It's fun.
Yes, sir.
Who's that guy that used to be in Metallica that founded Megadeth?
Dave Mustaine.
Dave.
Come on, guys.
Dave.
Yeah.
Who set you up,
Jesus
dude?
Christ. He
Who-
literally
Dave's
puts
not
it on
here.
a platter for you. Jesus
Dave?
Christ.
There we
Jim,
go.
This is what I do with Jim.
Hey,
what
Jim,
I gotta do.
congratulations.
Dave's
First
not
place
here.
on the Stucknut call-in
Whatever.
show.
Yeah, that was rigged. That was rigged.
I was
Everyone knows
laughing.
that. I've been told the news
That
for
was-
me.
Jim,
But I
have a
tried
good one.
calling
Appreciate
back.
you, brother.
I
We just
tried
need
calling
that
back
Mona
hours
call.
hours before Jim called, and I was gonna call on his Mona, but Steve wouldn't take my call again. I was like, "What the hell is this shit?" I thought we had a thing, me and Steve. Whatever, dude. I was gonna call it. Mona. It's all rigged.
Well, you guys have a great night.
Thank
Come
you.
on, Jim.
I like Jim. Jim's been chilling with us
Jim's
for a
got
while
a
now. You
shirt,
notice that
too.
headstrom?
Where's your
Yes.
Hunt Horse shirt,
No,
Jimmy?
Jim has been with us pretty much from like day one.
Yeah.
Jim is-
he's
Jim is
down
good
for the
people.
smack off. I mean, he's
I
good
do.
Jim
dude,
is good
man.
people. No.
I do have that haunted horse shirt somewhere.
Next time you call, you got to be. Look, all of us are wearing it. Everybody show off your shirt. Y'all need to buy these.
That's that, and that was my idea too. You guys sync up your
Goddamn.
shirt, that one video. I
Yeah.
didn't even pay attention to y'all's shirt.
I was
just put
forced.
mine on.
They made me do it. I was
Yeah.
like, "You guys, I'm gonna go put on a Woodscopes t-shirt." No, put on the horse. I'm like, I never get to put on my
You
shirt.
motherfuckers!
Hey, and
Y'all
most of
just
these
a bunch
sales
of
we see for
losers.
like $85 a shirt plus $30 shipping. Look, easy little $115 right here. Goodbye. You got both sides.
Don't wear that outfit again.
Mike and Indy bought me
Go
mine.
to what the? Don't tell me. Go to hey Jim. All you gotta do is go to HollywoodRejects.com. That's all you gotta do, bro.
I've
I have
got
his
one.
email
got
number
one.
if
You
you
got
want me to
one.
give it to you.
Mike and Indy bought me one.
Yeah, Mike and Indy.
Mike,
CO,
Mike
you
bought
get
mine
one.
too.
Mike got you one. Well,
I
Mike
believe that's
bought,
how I ended up with it.
Mike bought the shirt, but
All right,
I
CEO.
want it.
You go to
12's not giving me enough credit here, Jim. Mike bought the shirt, right? But
Oh, that's right.
But I had already bought two shirts, and so I gave my shirt to 12. But he seems to
Yeah.
be forgetting that shit.
I did forget
he
that
keeps
part.
giving all the credit to Mike, but
Oh,
yet I
fuck
could have
Mike.
had that shirt here. But instead, I paid it forward to 12. I purchased my own shirts. I didn't meet Mike.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get the story
Bulldog
right,
bought me
bro.
my shirt.
No, I
That
didn't
is-
buy it.
that
I
is
gave it to
true.
you. I
Well, you
earned
bought
it.
your shirt, which means you bought this one. But
I won that shirt but we had already bought 2 shirts, and so I had already supported the haunted horse.
Actually,
shirt
12 Wood. We all know who bought you the shirt.
Janet.
Yes.
Who?
She bought the shirt.
Dave?
Now, why aren't you wearing yours, babe? She's not even wearing the damn thing.
Dave,
You're not a dork. I love it.
Dave's not here.
Yes, CEO, you need to buy a horse shirt. You got it. That horse shirt, not horse shit. It's a horse shirt, bro.
Horse shirt.
So CEO's going to be invading Green Bay, dude.
That is like you just drop one letter. It's just horse shit.
That's horse shit, bro. I like your horse shit. But anyway, like I said, Jim, thanks for being cool.
I'm just a girl.
We really appreciate folks like yourself, bro. And I'm glad you're coming on the actual shows now versus just hanging out in chat. I like you in the chat, though. Don't get me wrong. I like you in chat, but it's nice to have you coming around this side.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I appreciate it. It's been fun.
Beautiful, brother. Thank you for everything, man. We'll talk to you soon. All right, hang out with us, man. Later.
See you, Jim.
Bye.
Yeah, I laughed at
are
the.
you still talking?
The drop you were just doing bacon with the you know what I mean? Know what I mean? That one right there.
You know what I mean?
Am I the only one that does this when an athlete comes onto like a sports radio show and they say beat every other word, so like
Does it drive you nuts?
So and I don't feel like anyone on earth is hearing this except for me.
Oh, I guess and that's all you hear. Like you don't hear any of the other content. You just hear, you know what I mean?
It's every other word, and it's you just barely hear it, but it's like if you start paying attention to it,
you just totally center in on that, right?
Yeah. What are these two laughing at?
I'm reading the chat, man.
We've got we've got some childhood stories. We got a bit that's
censored.
About 10 minutes long.
Can I take credit for it?
Why can't I see it?
Esther, what do you think about my new ability to draw?
Cat.
That looks like a Malcolm X t-shirt.
Look at that shit. Starting to really step up my drawing game, ain't I?
Who the hell cares?
I care. Damn it.
I still can't see
it. This is what it really looks like. This is what it really looks like.
It's not gonna let me see
a whole new fucking
what Jay said.
Whose email does it go to when you order a horse shit? Hey, horse, whose email does it go to when you order a horse shit?
What do you mean, whose email?
I'm following the chat, bro. It's part of the deal here.
I have his email number if you want me to give
They're
it to
asking
you.
you a question, trying to sell
go to
shirts for you.
HollywoodRejects.com. Hit I want a shirt, and it goes to me.
Don't go to
email
Clom.
goes to me.
Pimpin'. Pimpin' ain't easy.
CEO, it's 3 easy installments of $87.63.
He's freaking out. He's trying to get a horse. He's literally trying to get a shirt.
One,
Let's make a sale
2,
tonight.
3,
Horse.
4, 5, 6, 7.
We only got.
I'll
20 more
find you,
minutes.
CEO. I'm writing myself a note.
Yes, sell a shirt.
We've got the kid stories, or we can push it off till next episode.
Oh, I want to hear. I forgot about the kid stories.
Ryan wants in too.
Let's do it. 17 in right now. Let's do it.
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
And then
20
Ryan wants in
minutes.
after
Ryan
this.
comes in time.
Okay, here's
Ryan
the
usually
bit.
comes in about 20 minutes.
Don't just type in gay porn.
HH will hook you up. Don't trip. Yeah, bro. Yeah. HH is a solid guy. He sends these shirts in little baggies. They're all badass. They're well.
You pay $87. 4 easy installments of $87.63.
$30 shipping for a baggie, bro.
It's a zip bag. You don't even have a Ziploc on it. It's like you just rolled up, like, see it.
Yeah. Of course, you get that DNA factor. That's what.
Okay, here's the bit. I have herpes. We've got everyone here has submitted 2 stories from their childhood.
No one will guess my
bacon.
story.
I did not. 12-wood bacon and pool dock. You guys got to figure out who it is. They're gonna guess. You guys, so you got to guess even if it's your story. So you can guess for yourself, guess for the other guys, because otherwise, if you don't guess, then everyone knows it's yours. So fake guess.
Okay.
Put your poker on, like, ooh, that's if it's yours, go, ooh, wow, that might be.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Look what I'm gonna do, brother. I'm gonna put
I'm going to do all the votes at the end, and then we'll announce who they are, and then they can embellish on it. Okay, so here's the first story. I was at one of these, by the way, when I was drinking and I read it, I started choking because I started laughing. You almost killed me. So anyway, I was at the county fair. I was about 12 years old. I was playing video games at the arcade. This 30 to 40-year-old man said, "How are you doing?" Then asked if I was gay. I said yes because I thought he said, "Are you okay?" Then he replied, I like young gay guys. It took me a second to figure out what he was saying, and then I ran from the arcade and ran as fast as I could. That's the first story.
Can I get first guess?
That's me.
First guess.
That's Pool Dog, totally.
Yep, that's me.
Pool Dog.
Hell yeah.
Did you run with both your feet, or was both of them?
Dude, I had both. I was running
All right,
both feet,
stop,
but I had my
talking.
hand on
Stop
my
talking.
asshole.
Stop
I had
talking.
Well, Bacon didn't guess.
Jenna,
Because
Pool
he was
Dog.
trying to. He was trying to.
Pool Dog.
Stop.
Hey,
Pool
this
Dog.
shit-
Pool
this
Dog.
shit was
Pool
really
Dog.
crazy.
Pool Dog.
Okay, I guess.
All right,
me.
I'm
Pool
gonna have
Dog.
to move this up. So we'll have to. I'm in an honor system. If you guys guessed it, then in the chat you guessed it. Okay. Second story is, our main source of water in the summer was the garden hose. That's it.
Hedstrom.
Who is that?
Hedstrom.
Hedstrom. Who'd you guess for the first one? The gay arcade.
Pool Dog.
I didn't.
That was the story you
Pool
guys
Dog.
came up with.
Pool Dog. Pool Dog. Pool Dog. Pool Dog.
It was me.
First of all, you said state fair.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, I guess it's
Oh,
not.
that's
It's
not-
it's not
You know
Hedstrom.
what
I guess
tried to-
let's.
I tried
We're
to
down to
prove-
we're down to 2 out of 3
I
right
tried
there.
to proofread these.
I have a feeling that Horse probably told the story wrong anyhow. That's
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who we should have had read these stories?
Janet.
Okay, so the garden hose. Guess if you guys are guessing in the chat, because I gotta go through these. Say garden
Pull
hose.
Dog,
is
totally.
so-and-so. All right. Here's another one. Over the Christmas holidays in 1977, my grandfather decided he was going to take the kids to see a Disney movie called Pete's Dragon. Unfortunately, when we got to the theater, he took us to the wrong door. He ended up falling asleep before the movie started, and we ended up seeing Saturday Night Fever. When we got home, my mom asked, "How was the movie?" My brother said there were 2 people doing it in the back of a car, and some guy jumped off a bridge. My mom was very confused and eventually very upset with my grandfather once she figured out what movie we actually saw. Who's that?
I can tell you this: it's not the same person. Oh, we had a garden hose. Had water in it.
The long
Yeah, who sends the longest Marco Polos?
Whoever
Huh?
the fuck that is has way too much fucking
That's
time.
gotta
on
be
their hands.
Haunted Horse.
I'm
but
going.
but,
Horse
but
ain't
he said
playing.
but he said he didn't.
I
But
didn't
he
put
said
it
he
in.
didn't.
No.
He didn't put
And
it
I don't
in.
have a
It's
brother.
wood.
Well, I have a
I
stepbrother,
don't
but
know.
I was already
Hey,
out.
That's wood. That's got to be wood.
Yeah,
All
who
over
here
it.
loves the road boys?
It's
man?
bacon.
Nah,
Bacon.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
got to be 12 wood.
All right.
I thought instead of seeing Pete's Dragon, he went and saw like Peter North or something. I thought this story was gonna have a really badass. Instead, Saturday Night Fever. Come on.
I thought Peter's Dragon was the Greg Norman story.
It was Saturday Night
North
Fever.
Dragon. Okay, next story.
Okay, hold on a second though. People are guessing in the chat, but we have to say like what you have to say like which story
Yeah,
for which
if
person
you're in
though.
the chat and you're guessing, say the movie story is so and so that we can scroll back up and
Yeah,
reference.
so we have Garden Hose movie, and we've got gay guy.
Gay arcade. So gay arcade.
Gay guy at the state fair. That's the name of my next band. My next band is going to be called Gay Guy at the State Fair.
Just so you guys know that the Peter's Dragon is Greg Norman. It's I'm sure it was.
All right, next story.
He's scarred for life.
Bulldog. Bulldog.
Next story.
Bulldog.
I remember there
Bulldog.
being lawyer ads on
Bulldog.
TV when I was a kid. There was a personal
Bulldog.
injury lawyer. And
Is
his
this a new
name was-
story?
Huh?
Is this a new story? Are you reading
Yes.
it? Are-
Yes.
I'm dying.
Shush.
All right. I remember there being personal lawyer ads on TV when I was a kid. It was a personal injury lawyer, and his name was Sam Goldstein.
Wait, how long is this one?
It's long. He
Oh,
said,
jeez. Okay, we know who it is.
Yeah.
He says if you were injured in a car accident or bitten by a dog, just call Sam. There was a lady who moved in on our street, and she had a big dog, and the older kids used to tease us and say that the dog was going to jump the fence and eat us, and there was nothing we could do about it. The dog did jump the fence one time when I was riding my bike down the street, and it started chasing me. I rode as fast as I could down the street the whole time yelling, "Sam! Sam! Sam!"
12 wood. 12 wood.
yeah, that was me.
Sure. Yeah.
So who, Chad, say the Sam story is who?
It's no doubt. There's no doubt. That's 12 wood, man. For starters, I didn't have a bike. All right, I could start telling you we didn't have a bike. We didn't have fences. We didn't have dogs named Sam. Our dogs were called fucking Pinche Perro and you know, dumbass dog. Yeah, so count me out of that one. That's fucking 12 wood, bro. We didn't grow
obviously,
up in the same spot.
I'm doing some
we only had gay
here.
Bulldogs like we only had gay guys at the same
Yeah. We went to, when we did go see Peter's Dragon, we watched Peter fucking North. That's what our deal was here, man.
Peter North.
Straight up gangster with his my poker face back.
No, we went to go see Pete the pedophile at the state fair.
Yeah. Sam Wood.
Okay,
all right, cool.
2 more stories, guys, and then then we're gonna reveal them.
Okay.
Growing up, my parents wouldn't let us wear shoes during the summer unless we were going out or to church.
Wait a second. I thought that was going to be the end of the story. It was just like they wouldn't let us wear shoes during the summer.
Yeah.
That was the end
we
of
had
the
garden
story.
hoses with water.
That's got to be Hedstrom.
Growing up, my parents wouldn't let us wear shoes during the summer unless we were going out or to church. So the kids couldn't wear shoes if they were going out to play.
Out of all the people on this little platform here, that looks more like Hedstrom. He looks like he grew up without no shoes, man. He looks like he had to run around barefoot. All right, I say Hedstrom.
I say Bulldog.
What? Come on.
You heard me.
No
Could have been me. I don't know.
All right, that's the.
Yeah, he was adamant that it was me, so I'm definitely thinking that that's Bulldog.
The shoes
way,
story.
man.
The shoes story.
Bulldog.
Chat. So
Bulldog.
say shoes is
Mexican without a bike, you lying motherfucker.
Bulldog.
last one.
Did you have both of your feet when you did that, Bulldog?
What's that?
Did you have
No,
to?
that was Hedstrom, bro. Hey, I got my
okay.
poker
All right.
face on, bro. Hey, I ain't revealing shit.
All
I'm
right,
not
here
gonna
we
fuck
go.
this bit up.
Last story. In 8th grade, a kid in class was called up to give a speech, and halfway through it, he pooped his pants. The next year, we had to give a speech at the end of school, and he was giving his, and I had to go right after him. So while he was giving his, I kept thinking about the year before when he crapped his pants, and I got the giggles really bad. Then the other kids started laughing, and I couldn't stop laughing to go up and speak when it was my turn. There you go. So
Hedstrom, 100%.
That's Hedstrom bacon.
100%. That's no, I guarantee I will bet the rest of this beer on that being Hedstrom right here. If that's not Hedstrom, I will not drink that beer right now.
The pants.
Yeah. All right. So I forgot them now. What were they?
We're going to go over them again, and then the person will announce who it is, and then that person can give any more details they have. So let's go back. I'm going to read it again, and then I'll announce who it is, and that person can give the details. Okay. I was at the county fair, and I was 12 years old. I was playing video games at the arcade. This 30 to 40-year-old man said, "How are you doing?" Then asked if I was gay. I said yes.
Bulldog.
I thought he said, "Are you okay?"
I'm gay. Yes.
Stop cracking me up.
Stick it in my ass.
Bulldog.
I said yes because I thought he said, "Are you okay?"
Are you okay?
Then he replied, "I love
Bulldog.
or I like young gay guys."
Bulldog.
He said, "Are you gay?" And I said, "Yes. Yes, old man. Yes, old man. 30 to 40-year-old man. I'd like to see your big dick and put it right in my ass." Yes, that was me, 100%.
Bulldog.
I'm in.
Oh my God, we're getting sound bites out the yin yang here.
I know.
It took me
You know
a
what I
few
mean? You know what I'm
seconds
saying?
to process.
I
I was trying to cry and I can't read. It took me a few seconds to process what he said, and I just bolted from the arcade running as fast as I could. That is 12 wood.
Yeah.
Tell us.
It's
Your brother
the
was
story.
there, too.
The
I
story.
couldn't
Yeah,
say
they
that.
had it as the county fair. It wasn't the state fair. Don't get it wrong there.
County fair.
No, it just took bacon out of the process of elimination. So yeah, me and my brother, we went to this little arcade at the county fair, and I'm sitting there, and this dude comes over and he's like, "Hey guys, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And then he's like, "Hey, are you guys gay?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're gay," because I thought he said, "Are you okay?" Hey, and then Matt, 512 Lumbers grabbed me on the shoulder. He's like, dude, they asked you if you were gay. And then we just ran. It was
Ran, hauled ass. Good for you.
Yeah.
That apparently was like a common theme because we were playing street hockey the one time, and this old Italian guy came from the club that I'm working at now. We were playing street hockey in the parking lot at the club. The guy came out. He grabbed my brother by the balls and said, "What you got there, a TT?" I kid you not.
Tell him what you got there. What? What did he say?
My brother, he said, "What you got there, a TT?" I'm like, apparently that was some kind of like Italian slang for like balls or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, holy, like the guy he came out of the members bar. So the guy was like pissed drunk, right? Then he got in his car and fucking drove away.
Oh.
Your brother tell him.
All right.
Well, my brother was like
I want to know. I want to know about the hose. Who had the hose?
Yeah, our main source of water in the summer was the garden hose. That is pool dock.
No. Wow, that's a good story. Okay, you can think of all 83 years of your life, and the best story came up with, we had running water in a hose.
That's what we had to drink. That shit.
Now everybody here knew that was pool dock because it's like we had to submit these, and we knew that pool doc was gonna have to submit it like last minute. What, like under like 10 words, it's got to be pool doc.
On my 5th birthday, I had 5 candles on my cake.
Pool doc's like, what's this fucking homework bullshit?
I got something for y'all to do. I'm like, what?
All right,
pool doc's paying us to do his homework for him.
This is one we want to know. Over the Christmas holidays in 1977, my grandfather decided he was going to take the kids to see the Disney movie called Pete's Dragon. Unfortunately, when we got to the theater, he took us in the wrong door. He ended up falling asleep before the movie started, and we ended up seeing Saturday Night Fever. When we got home, my mom asked, how was the movie? My brother said there were 2 people doing it in the back of a car, and some guy jumped off a bridge. My mom was very confused and eventually very upset with my grandfather when she figured out what movie we actually saw. That is Headstrom Bacon.
Yeah.
No shit.
Ding, ding, ding.
So basically, 1977, you did not have multiplexes. We actually
I was 1 year old. I knew it wasn't me.
Right. Well, we had a movie theater that had it. There were 2 theaters in the movie theater, right? And so you go left or right. And my grandfather was just like, he just decided, it's Christmas. I'm going to take the kids, for whatever. And my parent, I forget what happened. My parents went out and had a day to themselves or whatever. And that was his like little Christmas vacation kind of thing. Cause everybody was off, right? Cause we were all off on Christmas holiday. And we just, you go right to go into Pete's Dragon, you go left to go into Saturday Night Fever. We didn't know any different. And so we sat down and he had like narcolepsy. He would just like fall asleep just like that. So he fell asleep and we're watching this fucking movie with, John Travolta dancing around and fucking tits flying all over the place and everything, right? My grandfather's falling asleep with his glasses on his bald head. And he didn't even know what the fuck happened. So then of course my brother ratted him out when my mom said, what was the movie like? And chick was giving a guy head in the back of the car, and then one guy jumped up
naked in that too.
Yeah, it was. So, anyways,
that's a good movie.
All right, you'll never guess this one. Growing up, my parents wouldn't let us wear shoes during the summer unless we were going out or to church. Big shocker. It's pool doc. Pool doc. They wouldn't let you wear shoes.
Pool doc is a man of few words and few shoes,
poor, bro. We were poor.
You were going to ruin them. You're going to ruin your shoes.
If you tattooed Subway on your chest, you could have as many feet as you want.
Yep.
Rex Ryan's in line right now.
And those
Jim said,
were hey, let me tell you, I grew up in the valley, and you think this shit's hot here? It's always 100 down there, and it's always 70. And we're running around in the street and grass. We didn't have shoes, bro. That's a true story, man.
Just gonna rewind a second. Jim says, "I hate it when Grandpa takes me in the wrong door."
Wow.
Jeez. All right, we gotta go. We gotta
Hello.
move.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. Gotta wrap her up.
I remember there being a lawyer ads on TV when I was a kid. It was a personal injury lawyer, and his name was Sam Goldstein. He'd say, if you're injured in a car accident or bitten by a dog, just call Sam. There was a lady who moved in our street. She had a big dog, and the older kids used to tease us and say that dog was going to jump the fence and eat us, and there was nothing we could do about it. The dog did jump the fence one time when I was riding my bike down the street, and it started chasing me. I rode as fast as I could down the street, the whole time yelling, Sam, Sam, Sam. That was Heads from Bacon.
I actually changed the name. It's actually Sam Bernstein, and I didn't know what because he's actually nationally known now.
Okay.
And he still does TV ads in Detroit. Sam Bernstein Law Firm. Call Sam.
Did the dog catch you? Did you get outrace the dog?
No, I outraced the dog. I was pretty fast on my bike. I was scared shitless. You kidding me? Adrenaline was pumping.
Oh yeah.
Did you have a Schwinn with the banana Schwinn? Did you have one of those?
No. Well, it was one of those banana seat bikes, but it wasn't a Schwinn. It was some knockoff. Go ahead.
All right, the last story, which will be 12 Wood because he's the last one. In 8th grade, a kid in class was called up to give a speech. I changed this a lot because I thought it would give it away. And halfway through, he pooped his pants. The next year, we had to give a speech at the end of the school, and he was giving his, but I had to give mine right after his. I kept thinking about the year before when he crapped his pants, and I got the giggles really bad. Then the other kids started, actually his brother started laughing really hard, and I couldn't stop laughing. So go ahead.
So the real story is way better, isn't it? Is it not?
It is. If I told it.
Yeah. So I grew up we went to a Catholic school growing up. And it went to K-8, and every year they had the 8th grade graduation at the church, and all the families in the church would come in, and all the kids. You guys know what a rosary is, right? Each bead represents a prayer or whatnot.
Yeah.
So they had this living rosary where the kids would stand around the church, and they all take turns saying the first half of a prayer, right? One year, John Edgerly, and my brother was standing next to him. I said his name. I said the name of the guy who shit himself.
Way to go. You just outed him.
He's sitting there saying half his prayer, and he starts, the shit's leaking out of his pants, right? And like, oh my God. And so the following year, they put me next to the guy on the opposite end. So like I'm after him. And he's like, the and he's like, Hail Mary. And then I start laughing, dude. Like
and that's the worst. You get the giggles like that. It's
church,
over.
Dude.
It's over.
In a Catholic church. Yeah. Dude, and like if you guys know anything about our family, like we have this older brother and he's like a goofball, and the only thing that we as youngins wanted to do is to make him laugh because like he was like our idol. I look up and all I could see is tears rolling down his face, and he's laughing harder. So I started even laughing harder.
Yeah.
Dude, a freaking 3rd grade teacher grabbed me by the freaking ear and drags me outside, like starts yelling at me. But everyone in the church, all the kids were laughing. Like
nice.
Yeah, I've ruined a few people's lives over there in the Catholic school.
Dover.
There you go.
Sorry, Ryan. We went long on that bit. Sorry about that. We'll catch you.
Do I have a minute to share the Dover story?
Yeah, go for it.
You have 1 minute. Yeah. Do it. Knock it out.
All right. So we had this kid in our school. His name was there's a family. The last name was Faggot. No lie. Last name was Faggot. One of the kids in the class below us, his first name was Ben. And one day I thought, we got what's your middle name? How about Dover? So I started calling him Bend Over Faggot, and that stuck with him all through high school.
You're going to hell.
Nice.
I am. I really am. And then the other thing is the family did change the last name. Legally changed the last name from Faggot to Fajol.
Because of you.
Where?
Probably because of me.
Yep.
That's a true story.
That's it, brother.
Love you guys.
Wow.
That was one of our better train wrecks. For the few of you that didn't show up and catch the replay, which I doubt anyone will, you suck. All right. Love you guys. Pull Dog, Headstrom, Horse. Love you guys. Thanks for doing this. See you guys next Friday on the Wood Scoops.
All right, guys. Appreciate you, Jim, Damien, 512, all you guys, Ryan out there. Thank you for chilling with us. Y'all make sure you tune in next Friday night, right? Well, Friday night.
Jay's always in there too.
Yeah, Jay, of course, Jay. But appreciate y'all taking your time
and
to
Janet.
show. Hey, night, guys. Y'all have a good one. Late out.
All right, 3, 2, 1, out of here.